Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Eddie Glamour. If you want to see how I got this pinky look right here, then just keep watching and I'll make this as short as possible. Okay, so I have already put concealer on my eyelids, did a little bit of spot concealing. So the next thing I am going to do after that is grab the Hoola bronzer. This is my favorite for contouring the nose. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go down the side, and I like to connect it all the way up into the crease of the eyelid so it looks like all, not connected, but like it looks like a normal shadow. It's not like a disconnected two lines down the side of your nose. So then I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side. Moving on to the hollows of my cheeks. I'm just placing it right in the middle underneath the cheekbone. Then I put a little bit on my forehead so it doesn't look so pale. You see the difference? Just gives it a nice little shadow. And blend it to my hairline. Next up is blush, and this is Milani's Luminoso blush. And I like to just dip my brush in there and start at the apples of my cheeks and then swoosh up like a little Nike sign right above where the contour is, kind of into your contour too. And after I hit both of my cheeks, I like to go ahead and put some on the forehead, on the jawline, and a little bit on the nose as well. Now I am taking Ofra's highlighter in the shade Star Island. I'm just going to dip my highlighter brush in there and put it on the cheekbones, a little bit on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and the sides of my temples. Okay, now I like to put the Morphe setting spray on top and then just without any product, just blend it, and you'll see how it blends in. It like melts it together. Moving on to the eyebrows, I love to use the Precisely My Brow pencil by Benefit. And I just like to brush them first. I like to brush them upwards. And then I'll go ahead and start at the front of the eyebrow, making like just a couple of flicks, and then outlining the bottom of the I'm sorry, not the eyelash, of the eyebrow, and then blending it in. You don't want to put too many in the front of your eyebrow, because then it looks all solid one color, and you don't want to do that. You want to start with a lighter inside of the brow and then darker as you get towards the tail or the end of it. So here I was just brushing my hairs down and then filling in, kind of like tracing the outline of your eyebrow on the top. Just little by little, small strokes, and then filling in, but I am not filling in the front, like at all. I'm just outlining the brow, see? Outlining the brow in the front and filling it in towards the back, or any other like areas that you see that are like kind of like spotty or you can see through. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and I'm just going to outline the tail of the eyebrow and a little bit on top in the middle. You do not want to go any further than that, because this pomade is super dark and you can get them too dark too fast. So just work slowly and as precisely as you can. If you mess up, you can always fix it. So Here I am fixing my little mess up. Here's one way to fix it. You just take a little Q-tip and wipe off any of the extra brow pomade. Now I'm taking Tamnova's brow powder. It comes in 2 different colors, one's lighter and one's darker. So I'm going to take the darker shade and just fill in any holes that I see on my eyebrow. But I'm only going to take the darker shade like on the outline and then from the middle to the tail of my eyebrow. Now jumping into the James Charles palette for the eyes, dipping into shade T. I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush and just blend that all across the crease of my eyelid. And when I'm going at the outer edges, I'm doing like a V shape. It doesn't have to be precise. You can be as messy as possible. This is just the first shade we're putting on our lid to help blend all the other colors that we're going to put on top. Now I'm taking a little bit of Shook and I'm going to take that on right on the crease and then blending down the eyelid. I'm dipping a little bit more and I'm just patting it onto the entire eyelid. Taking a little bit more, and I just want to cover up any of the pale color. I want it all to be this Shook color. And after I pack all the color on there, I just go ahead and blend. Now I'm taking Kylie Jenner's Valentine's Day palette and I'm going to dip into the shade February with a short, kind of more dense brush, and I'm going to start packing it in the middle of my eyelid and then go to the middle and a little bit towards the end, but kind of blending it. You don't want to get the corner. I'm not doing the corners, just kind of like a 3/4 of the way down to your eyelid. And then I just blend it with the first crease brush that we used with no product on it, so you don't have any harsh lines. And now I'm going to dip into Admirer. I'm just going to place that on the outer corner of the eyelid in a V motion, just back and forth. I'm dipping in again and adding just a little bit more to the outer corner just to deepen the outer corners up. And then when I'm done doing the little V motion, I like to just blend it and bring it towards like the crease with no product. I grabbed a different brush and it didn't have any color in it. I'm just trying to drag the outer corner color just a little bit to the crease. Now I'm grabbing the BenNye banana powder and I'm going to take a contour brush and I'm going to just dip it and stamp from the outer corner of the eye up towards the bottom of the brow on both sides. And I'm doing this because this will give you that cat eye effect and it's going to help bake that concealer under your eye, and it's also going to help with the fallout when we color our lower lash line. Now on a smaller fluffy brush, I'm taking the pink problem shade that we used for the crease and I'm going to drag that all the way across the lower lash line. Now with a thinner, more defined brush, I'm gonna take the outer corner shade color, which was Admirer, and I'm just gonna bring it from the outer corner towards the middle of my eye. Now we're going to dip into this dark brown shade in the Kylie bronze palette using a flat definer brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to go directly into my waterline with this. Yes, my waterline. I do not like using eyeliners because they smudge and move around, and for me this works and it will stay put, and that color isn't going anywhere. So I'm putting this powder in my waterline, and that's my eyeliner. Now I'm taking a fluffy powdered brush and I'm going to wipe away that excess powder that we use to bake and help keep our under eyes clean. Now I'm taking this eyelash curler and I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Now we're going to use my favorite mascara. This is the Rimmel Accelerator mascara, and I'm just coating all the lashes vertically first and then brushing the mascara upwards into the eyelashes. And I love this mascara because it doesn't look clumpy no matter how many coats you put on. And then it fits perfectly on your lower lash line because it's so small. I do apologize if you guys can't really hear me because it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and my child is sleeping with me, so I kind of don't want to wake them up, but I'll have everything listed in the little section below. Okay, now I'm taking the Illegal Length Mascara by Maybelline, and I love using these two together because I feel like this second mascara really helps to push up my lashes. I also like that this particular mascara does not clump at all, no matter how many coats you put on there. It's pretty thin and it's really buildable. Okay, now I'm using Kylie Jenner's lip liner in the shade Angel. This lip liner came in a lip kit trio. It was like a mini holiday one for this past Christmas. And I gotta tell you, her formula is very creamy, very smooth, very buttery. Not like when I first tried her first lip kits. They were kind of dry. I actually absolutely love these lip liners. This new formula is amazing. Now I'm taking the matching matte liquid lipstick and I'm just putting that over top. And I'm telling you, my lips were pretty dry. When I put this on there, it just felt so hydrating. It felt kind of like a smooth lipstick. And even when it dried, it didn't feel like super dry. It just felt like regular chapstick. Okay, and that completes this video. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!